Coming up right now, the beauty pageant scene is getting ugly as both Miss USA and Miss Teen USA quit who they blame for their hasty exits.
Also coming up, zoogoers discover the truth behind a panda exhibit, why it's not just a matter of black and white.
Oh my goodness. And later, Sean Diddy Combs does something he's never done before after shocking video surfaces from 2016.
EcoL Daily Flash starts right now.
Get ready for trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash with your host, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. The fun starts right now. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everyone. I'm Andrea Jackson.
I'm Matt Doolittle. Mitch Adias will be joining us a little later right here on the good old Daily Flash.
Okay, this headline caught my attention. Elvis Presley's iconic Graceland to be auctioned amid foreclosure. Granddaughter Riley Keough traumatized. Well, apparently before Elvis's daughter passed away, Lisa Marie, she took out a $3.4 million loan from a company. So this company claims. They say they've got her signature, it was notarized. The granddaughter, who ended up getting the entire estate from her mother, says, no, this was all forged, this is a mistake, there's no way they can take over the mansion. But basically, she defaulted, according to this company, on the loan for millions of dollars. So as a result, this company is now going to auction off Graceland to get their money back.
I saw it got pushed, and now it's going to go to court, and she's going to fight over it. And I just recently went there. I went to Graceland last year, and it's a complex. It's not just the house. So I'm wondering if the complex that's across the street from the house is involved in this too.
Ooh.
Because it's a whole like welcome center, guest center. It's where the airplane is, the museum. All of that is on one side of the street, and then you get on a little bus and hop over the busy normal road, and then you're in the house. So I'm wondering if that's involved in it too. But I can't believe that this would fall through the cracks. So I definitely smell something shady going on here.
Yes.
And Graceland's kind of marked as a national monument too. So like, I'm wondering how did that lien even get available on that house when there's so much more involved in that property?
Well, there could be something to be said for her finances or her financial situation. So, they say there's always three sides to every story, her side, their side, and the truth, and somewhere in the middle lies the real story. So I'm guessing there's a little bit of truth all the way around.
Graceland always seems to be mixed up in all of their stuff because I know that even after Lisa Marie died, Priscilla was trying to fight the granddaughter over the estate.
Yes.
And when you go there, it's run like a theme park. So it's not just a house. It is run like an actual just theme park with tours and everything. So I can't imagine that some private person would just end up owning Graceland.
Right, and then foreclosing on the property and selling it at auction. And I think what happened with the will when Lisa Marie passed away, she took her mother off as, the designated trustee and put her own daughter in charge. Yeah. So there was some bad blood there too.
Although if there is an auction, I can guarantee you Nick Cage is going to be the first one there with a sign going, I want to move in there right now.
I'm surprised Oprah hasn't stepped forward and said, I'll take care of it, not to worry.
I mean, there's got to be some super Elvis fan. It's like, that's the ultimate thing you can buy with literally the whole family buried out back.
Okay, my money's on either Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos.
Oh, I just want to see Elon Musk in the tiger room or the jungle room, just chilling, like this, because he's been living on everybody's couch for years.
It's gonna happen. I believe it. The beauty pageant scene is getting ugly. Miss USA announced she was resigning from the crown 7 months into her reign. She says she needs to focus on her mental health. The 24-year-old queen is the first title holder in the pageant's 72-year history to voluntarily step down. Then, in a shocking turn of events, the newly crowned Miss Teen USA also quit, saying in her statement that her personal values no longer align with the organization. Insiders say both beauty queens have been wearing thorny crowns for months. They claim their ironclad contracts prevented them from talking about workplace conditions. A close source to both says the Miss USA president was secretly posting as both pageant queens on social media. When asked for comment, both the organization and the CEO denied those claims.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't even know we were still doing these pageants.
I didn't either. I'm with you on that one.
Those things used to be huge TV grabs, and you knew who, from Vanessa Williams on, you knew who Miss America was or Miss USA and all. Now it's like I didn't even know they were doing these anymore.
It's kind of a footnote, right?
Yeah, because it's a subjugation of these women going out there. They got rid of the swimsuit part of it. Yeah. And then the growing years, like, well, maybe they just don't want to do this anymore. I can see them wanting to bail.
It does seem a little bit archaic, but it's also a part of, tradition. And they say there's more to pageants than just the parading on stage. But who knows? There's some suggestion that there's some bullying going on within the organization.
Well, if the CEO is posing as them on social media, Lord knows what they're saying about them as them. That's a little odd.
Yeah, very strange.
That's very weird. Well, a zoo in China has some dogs posing as pandas.
This is
all that
nuts.
pandemonium after they dressed dogs as pandas because they didn't have real pandas. What? The fake pandas were actually chow dogs, a fluffy dog breed from northern China. Close enough. Zoo officials trimmed their hair and dyed their faces to look like China's bamboo-eating bear. They put the so-called panda dog on display in an enclosure on a daily basis, attracting people despite the obvious. When asked why they had the canines engage in panda cosplay, a rep explained that they didn't have any pandas, so they wanted to showcase something akin to the Chinese icon. Any visitors access the sanctuary of the animal cruelty. However, zoo officials insist that the so-called dog fishing scheme is not harmful. I mean, come on, that's cute though.
I gotta give them an A for effort.
I mean, it's not a real panda. Like China, they're very regulated. They took them all home from here. So I mean, I guess you could go spray paint a dog and let it run around Animal Kingdom or something.
I mean, A for effort. And very creative. I guess at first glance you'd think it was a panda, but then upon closer look, you can tell it's clearly a
I've never
dog.
seen a panda walking like that. Usually they're sitting or they're a little bigger. And they're just like, who thought that up? Hey guys, I got an idea. Let's spray paint some dogs.
Look, you could say so much about, China sort of ripping off American companies, and they've also just created their own Tesla car, which is a complete ripoff of our Tesla car here in the U.S. But to rip off your own country and create a dog version of your own panda,
Temu does come from China, so they ordered the pandas from themselves, and that's what they got. They got the wish of pandas. They're like, wait a minute, this isn't exactly what I ordered.
Just because the photo says panda doesn't mean that's what you're getting.
Alrighty, well, this has been a story that's been making headlines. Sean Diddy Combs has apologized for a video from 2016 showing him beating his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. He admits his behavior was inexcusable, and we gotta warn you, this video is pretty disturbing.
My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it, I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
The video shared by CNN and dated to March 5th, 2016 shows the rapper and music producer running after his then-girlfriend, singer Cassie Ventura, at a hotel in Los Angeles. And apparently this the video didn't make the surface because the reports are that he paid the hotel, or somebody at the hotel, $50,000 to make it go away. And somehow CNN was able to dig this up last week and air it. And I mean, it's just everything that's been in those claims about him is now coming out. Apparently Cat Williams wasn't that crazy. And 50 Cent telling everybody, I've been telling you guys that he's not a good person for years.
Yeah.
They've been saying this, so I'm not surprised.
Well, it's so strange to me that all of a sudden all of this stuff is finally starting to surface. You kind of wonder, did he piss somebody off to all of a sudden land on the radar of all of his critics? And did CNN have this video before and they just decided to release it? Because there was some confusion over that too. And same could be said for Kevin Spacey. I don't know if you've watched the Kevin Spacey documentary, but that is quite alarming too. When you look at a number of the people who've come forward and said, this is how I was treated on the set, completely inappropriate, and all of this stuff is finally coming to the surface.
Well, when I was in LA, I was at a bar where Kevin Spacey was, and the guy I was hanging out with was like, "Don't go over there." I was like, "You want to go say hi to him?" He's like, "Don't do that." So I kind of had an idea of that one. This, I'm just wondering, did the hotel have this? And because the hotel's coming out saying we didn't know anything about this, but it's on their security security cameras from multiple angles. So did Diddy's, and there's apparently other videos from other hotels. So was there one guy at whatever hotel chain this was that had access to all of this that they were able to keep under wraps? And who did he pay? Like, there's a big trail on this. And again, like you're saying, who did he make mad for all this to finally come out? Like, who didn't he pay off? It's a really bizarre story.
Right, because now all of a sudden you've got all the attention on his house and all the cameras that were in his home and all the accusations and, you know, alleged assaults that were happening within his home, that now that's being brought to the surface and questioned, and people are asking for answers. And I don't know,
well, they've said that, you know, he can't be charged on this. The statute of limitations has gone out from when this happened, but nobody's going to work with him. So he's going to suffer no matter what, financially, reputation. Nobody's going to play his music. It's all done. Let
us know what you think. Head to our website, dailyflashshow.com, and share your opinion. We're back right after this. Welcome back to Daily Flash. Stolen Dough is the name of a new documentary about the real inventor of stuffed crust pizza. Let's take a look.
Hello, Pizza Hut. I'm a product inventor based in Brooklyn, New York, and I have a huge opportunity for you. My product makes them eat the crust. Anybody.
Pizza Hut is being sued by a family in Brooklyn for allegedly taking a bite out of their business.
Pizza Hut denies it stole the family's invention.
The Mangiello claim has absolutely no merit at all, and we will oppose their claim vigorously.
My name is Anthony T. Mangiello. I was doing an investigation, and I would cut the thing open from the top, and you could see where the dough closed in between the cheese sticks.
This was never supposed to be this way. This was supposed to be a moment of pride for the whole family. I gave them the patent, and then they stole my idea.
What would Bob do?
And Anthony Mangiello joins us on the show. Welcome back, Anthony. Great to see you.
Indeed.
Thanks for having me. It's great to see you guys.
All right, I ask you this, Anthony. What was it like actually to see your story, what you went through? And I knew it was a very hard time.
Yeah.
Actually made into a movie where you can actually tell your story to everybody.
That's what it was about. And I have to tell you, even that quick clip that you made, it gives me chills. Every time I watch it, every time I hear it, I get chills up and down my spine.
You say your patent was stolen. How has this affected your life?
It affected my life tremendously. And the reason for the movie is to explain to people exactly what a person like myself goes through in a situation like this. Being in a David and Goliath scenario as I was, and the fight that I had on my hands, I don't think anybody could realize how hard and how tough a fight it really was.
Yeah, we could actually look at your face in this too. You can see that looks like actual video here of the deposition there, worried and such, and you can imagine so. Right now, what is the status of your lawsuit? Are you going to keep on fighting?
Well, the truth is the statute of limitations has run out, and I didn't pursue it because back when the decision came in from Judge Nickerson, it was at a point in my life where, let's say, the lawyers needed about $250,000 back then in the 90s to take this up on appeal, and I just didn't have that money. I also did, if you realize from the show, the movie, that I lost a brother through the trial. He died at a young age, and then, all of a sudden, things like this lawsuit, they really weren't important anymore. But as far as what I could do now, the statute of limitation has run out, but I'm not looking to get any money from anybody. That's not what I'm looking to do.
Okay, well, I was going to ask you that. I mean, Pizza Hut said, hey, we'll give you, what was it, $50,000, but you had to give them your patent as well. I mean, why didn't you take it?
Look, here's why. It's just all about numbers. Pizza Hut at the time was doing $4.6 billion in sales. After they launched stuffed crust pizza in '95, I'll tell you the statistics show they rose to $5.2 billion. Wow. They had 8,700 outlets across the country, and this is a $1 billion concept. I mean, how do you offer me $50,000 and think I'm just going to go away?
Right.
Yeah, that's a fair. I got to tell you, Anthony, I love pizza, but I mean, the cheese on the pizza is enough for me. You fold it into the crust, it's a little too much. I got to be honest with you.
Well, the truth is, my original concept of stuffed crust pizza went far beyond just having cheese in the crust, and I happen to agree with you. I mean, I love the product. I buy the product for my family because I created it, and it's beautiful to see it being sold in the market. But the original concept for stuffed crust pizza was all about different varieties of fillings in the crust. So when you're done eating a slice of pizza, you had a plus.
Okay, so I grew up in the pizza business. My parents owned pizza restaurants growing up here, and one thing I just thought was just blasphemy is people don't eat the crust. And I'm like, I have a bonus son that we open the box up and it's just pizza. I'm like, what are you doing? That's the best part of the pizza, right? I want to know, like, were you just sitting around and you go, yeah, cheese? How'd the idea come to you? Let's start from that point.
It's a great question, and I'm asked it all the time.
Sure.
And here, I'm going to tell you how stuffed crust pizza was born. I grew up in Brooklyn, and I had a friend of mine whose mom asked me, because she knew I worked for a cheese company, if I would be able to make pizza. And she said, as an Italian mother, hey, I'll make the sauce, you know? I said, of course I can do it. I'm not a pizza guy, but I can figure out how to spin some dough. So
sure.
I brought, cheese from work. I went to the bakery and I bought dough balls. Well, the reality was, when I arrived at the house, I looked at the dough balls and realized they looked much smaller than when I would see a man behind the glass, spinning a pie in a pizzeria.
Sure.
So I took 2 dough balls from the bakery and I put them together. I proceeded to stretch it out, and I realized how thin the bottom had to be, but I didn't realize that I pushed all the excess dough to the crust area. So if you can imagine what a cooked crust looks like size-wise, I had that with raw dough. Okay. And then I put the sauce, put the cheese, I put it in the oven, and all of a sudden I'm looking through the glass of the oven and I start to get embarrassed. Why? This crust started to grow so big, it looked like a Zeppeli or a calzone.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
All around the pizza, and I was embarrassed. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I did wrong, and I took it out, but there was nothing wrong with it. It looked funny. So we cut it up into 8 slices, and we started to eat it. And as I looked at this crust and I bit into the side of it, when you bite into a Zeppeli or a piece of dough like that, it'll close and then open.
Right.
And I saw all these nooks and crannies, and I was like, wow.
The air bubbles, right.
Inside here, that would be great. And that's truly how stuffed crust pizza was born.
Unbelievable. We just have a few seconds left, but I got to ask you this. Do you ever buy frozen pizza? And if you do, which one?
If I do, it'll probably be DiGiorno. I like rising crust.
I'm the same way. I'm with you on that one. That's our go-to. And now it's gluten-free. They don't have, it's hard to find the gluten-free.
And where is the real Ray's pizza?
Oh, yeah, no one knows that. Where is it? The real Ray's?
It's in New York. It's definitely in Manhattan.
That's the way to do it. Absolutely. Man, Anthony, thanks for coming back to tell your story here. Stolen Dough. You can check it out on Amazon Prime. It's on Roku. You can even see it on Apple TV. Or if you want to see it, they'll tell you where to. Just go to stolendough.com and you can find out more information as well. We have more Daily Flash coming up right around the corner. No cheese crust, but just cheesy hosts like me. Welcome back to Daily Flash. There's been some really cool and innovative new products coming out of the International Kitchen and Bath Show, or KBIS, as well as the IBS, which is the International Builder Show, during Design and Construction Week. After all, investing in the kitchen and bath always adds that value to your home. Here to tell us all about some of the coolest tech, gadgets, and more is our very own coolest tech, gadgets, and more guy, Dr. Frank Vigiano. Hey there, Dr. Frank.
Hey, Mitch, good morning. How are you, buddy?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Doc, because my throat has just got this really weird feeling going through it, Doc, and I can't seem to kick it. I don't know what it is.
Take some cough medicine, Mitch.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. I'll send you to my brothers at the Mayo Clinic. They'll take care of you.
All right, very good. You, of course, are that cool doctor of tech and, of course, all things cool. First off, things at the home. We can really upgrade our home with some really cool new things that are coming out, including me never having to take the clothes out of the washer and put it in the dryer. Tell me about this.
That's correct, Mitch. Yes, the LG washer and dryer combo, it's amazing. It's the largest front load all-in-one unit in its class. It's a CES Innovation Award honoree. You can wash and dry laundry in under 2 hours, Mitch. It operates on a standard 120-volt outlet, which means you can put it really anywhere.
Okay.
So it's ventless. It has a heat pump in the dryer that uses up to 60% less energy, which is unbelievable. Now, wash and dry without transferring clothes. How about that?
That's
Put
so
the clothes
cool.
in. It's amazing. Yes, you basically set it, or it sets it automatically. And that's what's so cool. And you don't even touch the lid, Mitch. You see the dispenser there? All you do is take it out, you empty it, And what's great, the detergent lasts up to 31 loads. You can fill the detergent dispenser, as you can see, so up to 31 loads it dispenses automatically. And its built-in intelligence detects load size, fabric texture, to automatically select the right setting. A large 5 cubic foot capacity drum, Mitch. This is amazing. You can fit a king-size comforter in there, no problem.
That thing is so cool too, and now you don't have to get two different units, so it takes up less space, but looks just as cool and does some really cool stuff. Really cool. LG.com is where you want to check that out. You got a combo oven microwave thing here that's using AI, and I want to know how AI is involved in this oven.
Yeah. So AI, Sharp has a smart convection wall oven they've introduced with basically an easy wave open microwave drawer oven. So Sharp is designing these dream kitchens. It's smart Wi-Fi enabled appliances. It's smart microwave oven drawer, Mitch, which is so amazing. It can be placed in almost any configuration. And watch this, Mitch, called the Easy Wave Oven. You can open it with basically the wave of your hand. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
And it also works with Alexa and the Sharp Kitchen app. It's the first smart convection wall oven with a microwave drawer oven that works with Alexa. Again, it's easy, hands-free cooking with voice commands. The convection wall oven is designed at countertop height, and the microwave oven basically is below for easy access. So they're smart appliances, and as Sharp always says, simply better living. Go to shop.sharpusa.com.
Very cool. Upgrading the kitchen is actually made a lot easier with this new line of appliances. Tell us about the Signature Kitchen Suite.
Yeah, Mitch, they have a new transitional series, really amazing. This is the fastest growing luxury appliance brand in the country. It's a fusion of sophistication, high quality, craftsmanship, and technology. An innovative built-in camera allows home chefs to monitor their dishes. Integration of the built-in camera, by the way, how about that? A built-in camera, Mitch, so you can watch it cooking.
Cool.
Yeah, there's so much AI that provides, basically anybody that's a gourmet type cook will love this. And what's interesting, Mitch, it has recognition technology, which identifies ingredients and generates recipes. The transitional series features new cooking, refrigeration, and dishwashers. Go to signaturekitchensuite.com for more information.
Very cool. Now what's next, Dr. Frank? I need one of those ovens, and I'll invite you over and make you a pie. Sound like a deal, right?
Mitch, that would be great, man. Right? Invite me. We'll do laundry and cooking.
Laundry and cooking. There we go. If you want to find out more about these and many other products, gadgets, just head to what'snewdoc.com. Check out this interview again. Head to our website, dailyflashshow.com.
Awesome. Thank you, Dr. Frank. And thank you, Mitch. Dr. Frank's always a blast. And then there's this. You've got to look at this, your screen for this one. An Auburn University student connected on a long-distance shot, draining the length of a basketball court putt on last week. And now he's the owner of a brand new car. Watch this. Connor Boyle putted a golf ball a total of 94 feet. The putt was from one baseline to the other, and though in a tiny hole to hit the opposite side of the basket, he ended up winning a Toyota as the crowd went absolutely wild. They're all celebrating. The players were stunned. He's the first promotional winner this season, winning a car from a Toyota dealership. So that's nuts.
I don't know if you got to see how small that hole was.
Well, I mean, lining up a normal putt is a little tough on a green when you can read it. On a basketball court?
On hardwood,
let's see what happens. But when these go, I mean, the whole place went nuts. I love when that stuff happens.
And then also, Auburn did pretty well that night playing games, which is great. But I'm calling that luck. I don't know.
That's total luck.
That's luck.
That's total luck.
All right, you're lucky because guess what? We have more Flash right after this.
This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everyone. I'm Andrea Jackson.
And I'm Matt Doolittle. Mitch English will be joining us a little while. So I just got back from my honeymoon.
Yes.
We did a 10-day cruise in Greece. It was great. And I'll show more clips of that coming up when I get through all the pictures and stuff. But the one part of it that was horrible, and I hate to sound like Jerry Seinfeld, but was the air travel.
Of course.
Because it was a 12-hour flight back. Now, it started with the dude next to me who was also on his honeymoon cranking 4 wines before we were barely in the air and deciding to have to run to the bathroom 20 times.
Yeah.
But the other part that I noticed, and hang on, guys, real quick. Let me get this chair to design. Now, I'm a bigger man. I'm 6'2", about
Yes.
after the cruise, 220, normal 210 fighting. Now, for some reason, I sit in this area. I have to sit in the aisle because I got a bad left knee, so I need to, especially on a 12-hour flight,
Sure.
I need some room. Now, the man sitting next to me, my wife and I both took aisle seats because she goes to the bathroom all the time too. She'll admit that. This is how this man behind me decided to get up from his seat all the time.
No. And that's you.
This is me, and
yeah.
this is him.
I know, yeah.
Excuse me, sorry.
my-
Sorry, excuse me. I was like, the whole time, and you're just trying to like zone out. Now, I can't sleep on planes, so I'm just zoning out watching like Star Wars or whatever was on there. And this is how this guy is getting up, and every time I'm like, what are you doing? Like, lift the handle up and slide your way out. And it wasn't just, it was just him. The old lady that was next to him didn't get up at all. This is how this guy was getting in and out of the seat.
Every single time.
And you can't say anything because I don't want to start a fight on
Right.
a 12-hour flight over the Atlantic.
Yeah.
So it's like you just sit there and you gotta grit your teeth and go, "Ay." And the minute we landed, I just stood up and stared at him. Oh,
You
wait,
gave
and
him
I'm
the
like,
stink eye.
I'm like, really? Really,
Really?
dude? Really? You're gonna do that for 12 hours?
Why?
I have no idea. Like just this need to grab it,
Yeah.
and he was like about my age, so it's not like he was an older gentleman that needed to like, needed the brace or
Right,
something.
that's what I was thinking. Maybe he needed assistance.
No, he was in his late 20s or early 30s. He didn't seem as hammered as the guy next to me who had his wife patting him down with a cold compress, to which my wife said, "Thanks for being sober-ish on the flight." I said, "Ish."
Maybe he needed a couple cocktails.
He needed something, man. It was
I'm sorry, Matt.
It's
That's
fine.
the worst.
It's fine. My back's great today. Rumors are swirling that Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez are headed for Splitsville after reportedly living apart. A source close to the couple says that Ben has not been staying at the couple's Los Angeles home for quite some time. Instead, he's been living at a different location while filming his latest movie, The Accountant 2. As for Lopez, she's been spending time in New York on a new movie project and serving as co-chair for the Met Gala, which she attended without Affleck. After a headline-making romance from 2022 to 2024, J-Lo and Ben hooked up again in 2021 and married the following year. Lopez recently liked a March 19th post on Instagram about relationship red flags. Affleck has said that he and Lopez have different ideas when it comes to compromise in a relationship. Well, who could have seen this coming?
Shocker.
Well, we were talking a bit in the break. If you got a chance to see the roast of Tom Brady, which
On
he's
Netflix,
regretting,
yeah.
Ben was off. There was something going on. I know he said he's been sober for quite a few years. There's that video of Jennifer Garner actually dragging him to rehab because he was locked up in his house drinking himself stupid for a few months. So I'm wondering if there's something there, if that's creeping back in. But he was very erratic on the Tom Brady roast, and then we're seeing this. And I mean, it was such a quick romance. They went and got married in Vegas on a whim and stuff like that. So, and there's always been these videos of her like berating him in the car and like having to deal with his fast food problems when she apparently eats clean.
Right.
So, I mean, the whole relationship seemed like it wasn't going to work anyway.
Well, I mean, there's a reason why when they dated in 2001 to 2002 during the Jiggly, era, that it all went south at that point. Then she was dating. Fast forward, she was dating A-Rod. That went, Splitsville.
She was with Diddy.
And she was with Diddy. I mean, I think she's one of these people that likes to be married too.
Yeah.
She's like a serial dater, serial wife kind of thing. And now she re-hooked up again with Ben Affleck, and I'm sure they had some stuff in common, and they had their moment. He's saying like all she wants to do is go to counseling and talk things through. I'm not that kind of a guy, And he says when it comes to the compromise in the relationship, they're on completely different pages.
Yeah, and he smokes cigarettes. So anytime you got one of them in the relationship as a smoker, it's always like, how do you make that work? I don't know. I mean, I hope these kids can get it together.
Well, if not, hopefully they'll find a healthier path in the future.
Just not back with Diddy.
We're back.
Daily Flash.
Springtime is one of the most popular times to start home renovations, especially when it comes to kitchens and bathrooms. Here with more is lifestyle editor Joanne Butler. Hi, Joanne.
Hey everyone, thanks for having me. Well, let's start in the bathroom. It's one of the most important rooms of the house because you're always there. And of course, the resale value is mucho important here. First thing, you want to look at your toilets. You want to replace anything dated, inefficient, anything that guzzles water. This is a water-saving model here I got to tell you about from Toto, just their Nexus One Piece. It actually has the EPA's WaterSense label. It looks great. It's eco-friendly. It can potentially save hundreds of gallons of water a month. Just amazing. Now, next, bidets. Now, bidets have become a huge home improvement trend, especially as people prioritize wellness and self-care and just look for ways to live cleaner and healthier. And thanks to Toto, anyone can have a spa-like sense of high-end luxury right in their own home without breaking the bank or calling a plumber. Even better, they have an amazing line of bidet seats called washlets. Now, these let you transform any toilet into a luxury bidet. This is their top of the line washlet plus S7A bidet seat. Here it's paired seamlessly with the Nexus toilet. Look at this. All of the cords, hoses completely concealed. The Nexus washlet plus S7A. Just amazing bells and whistles here too. Look at this. Automatic open and close lid, heated seat that can be warm just to your liking, front and rear cleansing using warm aerated water, gentle warm air drying, which also reduces the need for toilet paper. Everything from the temperature to water pressure can be customized by remote control. It has 4 presets, so everyone has their own personalized experience. Just amazing. This one actually also cleans itself and the bowl with electrolyzed water before and after you use it. Pulls in, breaks down odors in the bowl. So the bowl, the air around it, all fresh, clean, just amazing. And if you don't need a new toilet, you can buy the washlet alone. Super easy to install onto your existing toilet. Takes less than 20 minutes. Just need an electrical outlet within 3 feet. And there's a Toto app to guide you if you need it. There's a washlet to fit every budget too. Just check out their website. It's amazing, totousa.com, or follow this QR code to learn where you can get one near you. Now, let's talk more DIY. A fresh coat of paint is just an easy, inexpensive way to update your home, but to do it really like a pro, you need the right tools. And the best paint jobs start with this. It's Scotch Painter's Tape, Scotch Blue, and Scotch Brands. They just have a full line of adhesives specifically designed for the different demands of every type of paint project, you know, just giving you confidence to effectively get the job done right the very first time. First, the Scotch Blue Sharp Lines Painter's Tape. Now, this is for when you need to make a really precise, clean line. It uses this special edge lock technology that literally seals out the paint to just help you get a crisp line. Then there's the Delicate Surface Tape. This is for accent walls and decorative stripes or fun patterns, and you can use it on painted drywall, wood floors, wallpaper, even cabinets. And you know, most people don't realize that instead of replacing your cabinets altogether, which can be super costly, big job, you can just repaint them and make them look new again. They have a great website too, scotchblue.com. There are a bunch of great tips on there telling you which products are best for which projects, where to buy them, and how to use them. And now, of course, when it comes to paint colors, the Pantone 2024 color of the year is called Peach Fuzz. So just have some fun with this pretty peach. Also, Sherwin-Williams color of the year is called Upward, and this beautiful blue color. And there you have it, the must-have trends when it comes to DIY home design right now.
It's great stuff there. So they just released, and if you check out our website or go to our YouTube page, just search Daily Flash. I do a little thing on there called Preview a Review, where I go into some look at some stuff. They just put out the pre-sale for Deadpool Wolverine. And I got my IMAX tickets for that Thursday, because you jerks out there don't know how to spoil a dang thing when it comes out the day before. I'm just saying, like, give me a day to see it. And I'm really excited. There's a bunch of cameos and hidden stuff. I don't need it on my Instagram that morning.
I know. Yeah, or maybe just don't go on your Instagram. Maybe take a social media break.
Addicted. Come on. Be addicted to our social media, Daily Flash. Welcome back to Daily Flash. Well, it is time to start planning our barbecue menu for Memorial Day cookouts. And don't forget about the drinks. Today, we're going to show you how to make some refreshing mocktails using Icelandic glacial sparkling water.
Okay, this stuff is not only delicious on its own, but it also makes the perfect base for some creative mocktails, minus, of course, the sugar and the calories. Yes.
Well, first up, we have the Citrus Sparkler. Simply combine Icelandic glacial Sicilian lemon sparkling water with a splash of lemon juice, stir it up, and garnish with a slice of lime and mint for that extra little zing.
This looks amazing. Also, we have the Orange Blast. All you do is mix Icelandic glacial Tarocco blood orange, sparkling water mixed with grapefruit juice, garnish with a slice of blood orange, shake it up with a salty rim, pour over ice, and enjoy.
And there you have it, 2 delicious mocktails that are sure to impress your guests at your Memorial Day barbecue. So grab any of the flavored Icelandic glacial sparkling waters and get creative with your drinks. Cheers to a fantastic Memorial Day weekend.
LA-based makeup artist and Falscara brand ambassador Ash K. Home joins us with the inside scoop on how to achieve the smoldering, sexy eye look at home. She's created makeup looks for everyone from Ariana Grande to the Kardashians. Hi, Ash.
Hi, thanks for having me. So, Falscara is the #1 way to lash and is my absolute favorite way to lash on my celebrity clients because there's so much versatility in the line. There are so many ways that you can customize Falscara because there are so many different wisps in the collection, and that is honestly why I love it so much. So, it's basically a salon quality lash extension kit that you can achieve from home in just 4 easy steps in under 5 minutes. And I always say that it's unclockable because it's an underlash application. So you can't even tell that these lashes are on, but they just look flawless and natural every time. So when I'm sending my client off to a red carpet, I never have to worry about that inner or outer corner band lifting. Since it's an underlash application, it's the absolute best thing about it. And it's a very simple process, really easy to apply. So it's just 4 simple steps. So first you take the bond and you apply it just as you would mascara. Then you're going to take your wisp and you're going to apply it directly underneath your lashes just above the waterline. And then you can pinch them together. Take the seal, and then you're going to apply this all over the lashes, just like you would mascara again. It's clear, so it's going to take away any stickiness, and it's going to lock in those lashes for an all-day wear. But if you want the lashes to last even longer for up to 10 days, you can apply the overnighter just above that waterline, and that's going to lock them in. So it's incredible for a vacation or if you just want to have these lashes on for long term. And there's so many styles that I'm obsessed with right now. I actually have on the lengthening kit. So this is my #1 favorite kit if you are new to Falscara and you just want to get acquainted because it has everything that you need in the kit, even the remover. And you can find any of these lashes at Walmart, Target, Ulta, and CVS, as well as Walgreens. I also have a special coupon for you guys today. So save 20% off and use my code ASH20 to shop all Falscara items on falscara.com.
Well, with Memorial Day approaching, families are getting ready to kick off the summer in style, all while staying within their budget. Joining us now with some tips on how to enjoy the summer season affordably is author and lifestyle expert Megan Murphy.
Memorial Day is the unofficial kickoff to summer, and I am so happy to partner with Target because they are my one-stop shop for all things summer fun. Starting with food and beverage, their Good and Gather and Favorite Day lines have me covered from burgers to snacks. I love all things Sun Squad for my pool party needs. They've got floats, they've got inflatable volleyball, also my sunscreen and my Threshold towels. Of course, I never leave without a cute dress, and Universal Thread is my go-to for that, and Shade and Shore for swim. We also want to save you money at Target, and the Target Circle program will do just that. You can sign up for free and automatically get deep discounts. Right now, you spend $25 on skincare and you get a $5 Target card. Of course, I also got to tell you about the Target Circle 360, a new membership program that gives you free same-day delivery unlimited. Go to Target.com to learn more.
All right, now listen, while you're focusing on your health, don't forget about your brain. Here's registered dietitian Melissa Hollis with more.
Hi, thanks for having me. Yes, it's so important to establish a routine to support brain health, and that's why I'm partnering with Nariva. A lot of people don't realize the impact it has for improving memory, focus, and even your mood, so you just feel better all around. And there are simple things you can do for your brain every day by incorporating easy habits into your daily routine. For starters, kick off each day by taking Nariva, a brain health supplement. When taken routinely, these supplements help support up to 7 brain health indicators, including focus, memory, learning, concentration, accuracy, reasoning, and mental alertness. There are 3 varieties of Nariva I want to mention. Nariva Original is a clinically studied formula designed to support 5 indicators of brain health, including memory, learning, focus, accuracy, and concentration. All 3 Nariva supplements have the rock star ingredient Norafactor, a whole coffee cherry extract, and phosphatidylserine. These ingredients have 5 clinical trials behind them that have been shown to aid in neuronal health and fuel memory and learning ability. Next, there's Nariva Plus, which has 2 times the amount of neurofactor and plenty of B vitamins to support reasoning. Finally, there's Nariva Ultra, which features the 5-time clinically tested hero ingredient, Cognivive, that helps support mental alertness. To complement Nariva, I highly recommend playing their brain games. I love the 30-day brain health challenge they launched. It is full of fun and simple games that help enhance cognitive potential by establishing a brain healthy routine. Signing up is easy. Just download the Nariva Brain Gym app and you'll see them all. So to get Nariva, go to your local pharmacy. Don't forget to take the challenge by downloading the Nariva Brain Gym app and visit nariva.com for more information.
I'm Andrea Jackson.
I'm Mitch English, welcoming you to
Mitch English and Andrea Jackson have co-hosted together for over a decade. And now, only on Daily Flash, they serve up a fast, fun, fresh perspective on the day's trending news and entertainment.
Okay, so you want me to cancel the Will and Jada Smith celebrity roast? Okay, will do.
You'll be entertained with intriguing, informative, and engaging guests. Daily Flash offers the latest in pop news, celebrity gossip, fashion, health, wellness, and even some unscripted, irreverent, who knows what's next fun.
All right, I'm gonna pull a groin. Oh! That's not what broke.
Daily Flash with Mitch English and Andrea Jackson. Trending news and entertainment.
Welcome back to Daily Flash. A 40-year-old single mom begins an unexpected romance with the 24-year-old lead singer of a popular boy band.
Ooh.
This is today's must-watch movie, The Idea of You.
How did you guys meet? We need to know the story. We met at Coachella. Hi.
Hi.
This is your trailer?
Yeah, I'm in the band. We're performing on the main stage.
August Moon?
Yeah. I met someone tonight. I feel a little inspired. This one's called Closer.
To get closer to you, girl.
Celine, we need you up front. Okay. Like, now.
I don't know if you remember me, but we met in Coachella.
Yes, I remember you.
Well, I desperately need some artwork.
Why don't we start in the back?
I like these.
Ah, fantastic. This piece is from my friend Sarah.
What's it called?
Unclose Me.
And what do you feel when you look at it?
Everything. What is that song?
It's nothing, really.
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm too old for you.
I don't know.
What about what people will say?
I don't care what they say.
Poor Anne Hathaway looks so young. It's hard to get by her as a 40-year-old,
It really is, because
right?
we were saying, it's like, she doesn't look much older than he does. She looks phenomenal.
She certainly does.
Yeah.
And I didn't know it was based off a book, so we'll have to check that out. Listen, that does it for our time today. We'll be back in 23 hours. We want to thank you for spending time with us.
You miss a minute, you miss a lot on this show.
Heard that, my
There
deaf
is
ear.
no question. For more information on any of today's stories, be sure to visit dailyflashshow.com. You'll find everything there, extra interviews, way to contact us, and share your thoughts.
You can watch the entire episodes there.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool. We want to thank you again for joining us, and we'll be back here, same time, same place. Y'all take care, and we'll see you when we look at you.
Be good, everybody.